What's good, y'all? It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV, back at y'all with another video. Let's get it. I hope all y'all staying wavy out there, man. Let's talk about some NBA basketball. So, we all know what's going on with Ben Simmons, man. Ben Simmons had a horrible playoff series against the Atlanta Hawks. Last night, he only put up 5 points. He passed up a wide open dunk / layup that he could have took. And there's obviously something mental going on with Ben Simmons, where Ben Simmons just doesn't feel comfortable scoring the ball. And this reminds me a lot of LeBron James. Now, I know LeBron James has never been known for not scoring in the playoffs, but what I'm talking about is we all know that there was a point in LeBron James's career when it was the fourth quarter and it was crunch time and the game was close, and the team that LeBron James was on, whether it's the Cavaliers or the Miami Heat, right? We know that LeBron James is known for passing the ball when everybody feels like him being the best player on the court, he should take the shot, right? We've seen LeBron James do that a lot, you know, and it wasn't until LeBron James got older, you know what I'm saying, like in his mid to late 20s, that you started to see LeBron James take those game winners and make it, right? But that's not the case here with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, ever since Atlanta, the Hawks decided to do the hack-a-Ben thing where they're fouling Ben Simmons on purpose to put him at the free throw line, Ben Simmons struggled at the free throw line. He did horrible shooting free throws his entire career in the NBA. He not only is he a bad three-point shooter, but he doesn't even attempt to shoot three-pointers, right? The only time that you see Ben Simmons take a mid-range shot is when he's posting it up. He doesn't take any regular mid-range jumpers. All he's known for is dunking. That's it. And for Ben Simmons, that's easy. Why? Because he's extremely athletic. He's 6'11", and him dunking is, you know, the easiest thing he could do, but he didn't even want to do that. Last night, this guy passed up a wide open dunk. The only person that was near him was Trae Young. Trae Young is like, what, 6'2", 6'3"? He's short as fuck. Ben Simmons could have dunked on that nigga last night. He chose not to, and that's what ended up causing the 76ers to lose that game, because he ended up passing the ball to another teammate who ended up missing one of the free throws, and after that, everything just went downhill. Now, I'm about to say something that's going to get a lot of criticism, but I just want y'all to hear me out. I want you to watch this entire video, because a lot of y'all, as soon as y'all hear something that y'all don't like, y'all want to pause the video and put a bunch of negative comments in the comment section. I'm cool with the negative comments, but let me tell y'all what I think, right? I honestly believe that the Los Angeles Lakers should trade Kyle Kuzma to the Philadelphia 76ers for Ben Simmons. Now, the big problem with this trade is this. Kyle Kuzma, he only signed a $40 million extension. Ben Simmons still has $140 million on his contract. He just made $29 million this year, right? So that's the biggest problem right there, right? But it's a win for both teams. Let me explain why. Philadelphia is done with Ben Simmons. Doc Rivers called him out during a press conference. They asked him, hey, do you think you can win the championship with Ben Simmons? Doc Rivers said straight up, I don't know. I don't know if we can. I don't know at this moment. You know, we have to link up this summer. We have to work on this game, because he showed me that he's not ready to, you know, play at that top level. You know, when we needed him the most, he didn't show up. He got scared, literally, right? Kyle Kuzma, he's been getting criticism for the past couple of years on the Lakers. He hasn't shown up even when Anthony Davis went out and Anthony Davis injured his, I believe it was his groin or his hamstring. Kyle Kuzma still didn't show up and play good for the Los Angeles Lakers. And let's be honest, man, the Lakers, they really been riding for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, the Lakers organization, they really have been fighting like hell to prove that Kyle Kuzma can be a top player for that team. But in my opinion, I believe ever since Kyle Kuzma started coming off the bench, I just feel like things never have been the same, because when he was starting on that team, when he was first playing with Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram, and even after those guys left, Kyle Kuzma was in the starting lineup. When Anthony Davis came to that team and Kyle Kuzma had to start coming off the bench, it's like he never got comfortable in that role. It's almost like Anthony Davis coming to the Lakers stunted his growth. And it's understandable because Anthony Davis is a superstar, right? He's looked at as the best power forward in the league. He's looked at as a top 5 player in the NBA, right? So we can't really blame Kyle Kuzma for that. But let's be honest, both of these teams, they want to move on from these guys. The Sixers, they want to move on from Ben Simmons. The Los Angeles Lakers, they want to move on from Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma removed the Lakers from his bio, which lets you know that the team has probably already informed him that he will not be returning this year. He probably won't even start the season until they find somewhere to move him. So why not trade Kyle Kuzma for Ben Simmons? Because if you're the Lakers, what are you losing? The only thing you're losing is you're taking on a big contract, right? But let's be honest. Number one, the Lakers, they need a point guard. LeBron James is 36 years old or 37 years old, right? He just had a bad injury. When he came back, he never really got to 100%. Anthony Davis, he has injury problems. LeBron James, he's probably only going to be on the Lakers for 2 or 3 more years, maybe, right? LeBron James is in the end game, like he's in the end game of his NBA basketball career. He has the Space Jam movie coming out. Let's be honest, man. We don't see LeBron James playing basketball in his early 40s, man. And even if he does, he's not going to be the same, right? He's always going to be great. He's always going to be good because LeBron James takes care of his body. But LeBron James shouldn't have to play point guard. They did not re-sign Rajon Rondo. They got rid of Quinn Cook in the middle of the season because Quinn Cook wasn't really playing a huge role. They didn't need him, so they got rid of him. They need a point guard, man. They need a point guard because LeBron James playing point guard. If Ben Simmons was to come to the Lakers, that's less pressure on LeBron James to have to be a playmaker. He can save that energy to, be LeBron James, attack the basket, post up, get some mid-range jumpers. If LeBron, is open for the 3, take a 3. LeBron James, he's improved his 3-point shot tremendously. And on top of that, you have a guy like Ben Simmons who can, if he's aggressive, and I want to repeat that, if he's aggressive, Ben Simmons can attack and get to the basket with ease, bro. He's one of the most athletic point guards in the league. He's 6'11". He's damn near unstoppable attacking the rim. And on top of that, since he was in college, he's been getting compared to LeBron James. Now, we have to be honest, right? Ben Simmons is probably never going to be a great shooter, right? But what he can do, the thing is, man, if you put Ben Simmons on the same team with LeBron James, and LeBron James and Ben Simmons, they train with each other this summer. Dog, Ben Simmons, he has no choice but to get better, right? Any player that you've seen, any player that's looked at as an all-star or a superstar, when they played with LeBron James, they got better, right? LeBron James makes players better, right? And LeBron James, him and Ben Simmons, they have the same type of game. LeBron James wasn't known as being a great shooter when he first came into the league, but he developed it. So why not put Ben Simmons on a team with the best player in the world, who's looked at as the best player in the world, and have LeBron James really take him under his wing and show him the ropes? Because when LeBron James retires, the team is going to be left with Ben Simmons and Anthony Davis, right? And guess what? Let's say Ben Simmons playing point guard. Let's say it doesn't work out. You could put Ben Simmons at the 4. Because we know Anthony Davis has injury problems. So if something happens to Anthony Davis and he can't play, at least you got Ben Simmons. You could put Ben Simmons at the 4. You could put LeBron James at the 1. You know what I'm saying? But guys, I honestly believe that Ben Simmons playing with LeBron James will really make this guy better, man. He's already shown that he's an all-star. He's already shown, he won Rookie of the Year. This year he dropped 41 points on Rudy Gobert. Like, Ben Simmons, let's not get it twisted, right? Ben Simmons is not a scrub. He had a bad series. He has to work on his game, right? The major problem with Ben Simmons in this series was his mentality, his mental health wasn't good. Something was going on in this guy. And I believe it started with him not being able to make free throws. That shit really took a toll on his confidence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, it doesn't work. They don't mesh well together. They never were close together. They're not friends like that. It's not going to work. They've already played, 4 seasons together? Enough is enough. Split this shit up. Kyle Kuzma, he goes to Philadelphia. He can play a bigger role than he played when he was on the Lakers. Because with Ben Simmons not being in that lineup, Kyle Kuzma is going to be able to get put into the starting lineup. Now, will he play the 3 or will he play the 4? Because we know they got Tobias Harris. Who knows? But the Sixers will figure that shit out. They'll figure it out. I mean, Kyle Kuzma and Ben Simmons, they're damn near the same height. Kyle Kuzma, at least he can shoot the goddamn ball. He's a better shooter, right? This is a W for the Sixers, right? And it's a W for the Lakers because they need a point guard. One major thing that they missed in the playoffs was Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo was a major key in the Lakers winning that championship against the Miami Heat, right? And check this out. You can trade and get Ben Simmons, and you can re-sign Rajon Rondo. So you got Rajon Rondo that can coach Ben Simmons and put him on things to make him a better point guard. And then you got LeBron James, a guy that's been told his whole career he's not aggressive enough when it matters. LeBron James has shown he can be aggressive and hit game winners and clutch shots. This is a win-win situation for both teams. The Lakers will have LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Ben Simmons. Right? This could work out. And obviously, with the Lakers taking on a contract like Ben Simmons, all they need to do is sign shooters. Sign some three-point shooters in the offseason. Sign some guys that you can get for cheap that you know can shoot threes. Re-sign Dwight Howard. Get Dwight Howard back on the team. Get Rajon Rondo back on the team. Right? If I'm the Lakers, I would re-sign Wesley Matthews because Wesley Matthews can shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? Just, in my mind, bro, I think that this would be a great move for both teams, man. I can't even say who it benefits better because both of these teams, they're both trying to get rid of these two guys, man. You know what I'm saying? The major question is, are the Lakers going to be willing to take on a big-ass contract like that, right? Because in my mind, I believe that, LeBron James likes Ben Simmons. LeBron James knows that Ben Simmons has been compared to him since he was in college. LeBron James and Ben Simmons are friends. They're cool with each other. I think LeBron James would love to team up with Ben Simmons. I think he would love it. And then give him the keys to the city when he retires. Hey, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Wavy. I'm out. Let's get it.